Hey everyone, Razzbowski here, and welcome to the 3,000 subscriber Q&A special. Today, everybody, I'm going to be going through all the questions you guys so kindly submitted in the Q&A submission 100th video special, which I dedicated to you guys, and you came out in force, guys. Honestly, like, we've got a butt ton of views, we've got over 100 likes and over 100 questions for us to be getting through today, which is absolutely fantastic. So I just want to say thank you very much, not only for the subscribers, but also all of the likes that you've given the videos and the comments that the questions for today. We've got over 100 to get through, so let's just dive straight into this bitch. We're going to be working it, we're going to be twerking it, so get yourself comfortable and enjoy the Wonder Trade action that's going on in the background. I will be recording that later on, so I can concentrate fully on the questions and give it my all. So buckle yourself in for this wild ride. I'm going to be reading out this screen name along with the questions. So first up, we actually have GalacticElliot. Big shout out to GalacticElliot. He is a member of the Fab Five and one hell of a YouTuber. He's a great friend of mine, and I really enjoy it. So GalacticElliot is asking, congrats Razzbowski, you've definitely deserved it and have been a really awesome friend. Oh, bless you, my man, bless you. Stay with it. Your personality is awesome. I hope we do a series together someday. Anyways, here's my question. I'm sure, Elliot, we will be doing a series together at some point, because I like your shit, my man. I like your shit. So question number one, guys. What and who motivated you to start up a YouTube channel? Well, I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a couple of years now, but my computer was just straight up ass, you know what I'm saying, so I couldn't really record anything. And it was a couple of years ago, I was watching a lot of the Yogscast videos. Now these guys are absolutely hilarious. You will most likely know who the Yogscast are, and they did Minecraft videos. So my very first video I actually attempted to record, I think it was, if you have a look at where my channel was actually created, it was actually created in 2012, and that's the reason I did it. I was going to upload a Minecraft video. My computer was just rubbish. It had rubbish specs and everything, the laptop I was currently using at the time. So I recorded the video, and it just wasn't good. My frame rate was terrible and stuff, so I just abandoned it completely. And then it was the August 2013 is when I was watching some PokeTubers. It was TheKingNappy and HoodlumScrafty were the two PokeTubers that I was watching at the time, and I thought, these guys are actually fucking good. They're really entertaining, and they got me back into Pokemon ROMs. So I downloaded a couple of ROMs, and I decided this is really good, and I got the YouTube bug again, so I decided to make a couple of videos. I didn't start off with Pokemon videos at the time. If you have a look, I think my very first video was Final Fantasy VII, and I also did a couple of games of, what was that game? What was that game? I can't remember now. If I go back onto my desktop, I'll be able to see it. It was... shit. I can't remember what it is. Is it in games? This is me just searching through my shit now. What fucking game was it? That's it, Hotline Miami. Hotline Miami was one of the very first games. I've got a couple of videos of that up on the channel as well. And then I just switched over. Pokemon was quite popular. It was way more popular than Final Fantasy VII for a start. So I just started to make videos of that, and then here I am, like 7 months later, 3,000 subscribers, 100 videos in, and all of you amazing fans out there. So that is what motivated me to start up a YouTube channel. GalacticElliot has asked another question here. Have you had any accounts in the past? If so, how many, and why did you switch? Was it Pokemon content or anything else? Nope, this is my very first account. As I said, I created it back in 2012, and I just had it stored away in the background until I started up in the, late 2013. What do I do for a living? If you are currently don't do anything, what do you plan on doing for a living? Currently, I have a retail job. I do teaching, incidentally. I don't know if you can imagine me doing any teaching, but yeah, I teach, and I'm also an actor for a living. So I've been on TV, I've been on adverts and all that kind of shit. I also do little radio adverts and TV adverts and that kind of shit. I also do stage as well, so there you go. I may swear a lot, but I actually do influence the world with teaching as well. And question 4 from GalacticElliot. Do you plan to ever possibility to put a ring on it, girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend, and I'm sure at one point I will put her I was going to say put her ring on my face. No, that may be in the cards, but no, I'm sure at some point I will put a ring on that. So thank you very much, GalacticElliot. I really appreciate the questions, buddy, and I'm sure at some point we will definitely do a series together. So the next question is actually from Pokebank, which has been edited, so I don't know, what have you said before, my man? What have you said? But either way, Pokebank has asked, are you able to burp the alphabet? Pokebank must know, Pokebank is weird. Well, that is weird, Pokebank, but if you must know, unfortunately, no, I cannot. I am not able to burp on cue. I think I would probably be sick about maybe C. I'm not very good at burping on command, so no, I cannot burp the alphabet, unfortunately. Sorry to disappoint you there, Pokebank. So, next question, Lewis Patterson. Are you Scottish and proud? You bet your sweet ass, Lewis, that I am Scottish and proud. I am very proud of my heritage, which is very mixed over the UK, but I enjoy being Scottish, and that is good. So the next question is Moonlight Swami. Big shout out to Moonlight Swami, a member of the Fab Five, an absolute hero. He actually hasn't asked a question here. He's just saying, congrats, my man. You definitely deserve 3K, and cheers to another 100 videos more. Thank you very much, my man. SwamiStudio, Moonlight Swami, he is... he's a good friend as well and does great Pokemon content, so go and check him out as well. So the next question, moving on, is Etienne Car... Oh, fuck. Sorry if I butchered anybody's names. I'm not very well versed in foreign names. So Etienne Caruana? Etienne Caruana, sorry if I butchered your name. What's your age and do you do competitive battling? Yes, I do competitive battling. Well, I'm getting into it. I'm really getting into it. What I've been doing is whenever I'm free or editing a video, I've tend to go on Twitter and just send out a message saying I'm free for a battle, who's up for it? And I get a couple of requests, so I do a couple of battles, so I'm getting into it. I'm not very good yet, but I am definitely getting into it, so... make sure you follow me on Twitter, because that's where I will be messaging that out. And as for my age, I am 26. I know I've said before I'm in my mid-20s, but 26 is my exact age, so do with that what you will. So thank you very much for the question, Etienne. Next question is Annie Boo. Hey, Annie, how you doing? I recognise your name from all the videos and stuff, so that is good that you're asking a question. So, oh my, good job, Raz. You're hardworking, good work, deserve all the subs and love. Keep it up and keep twerking. You bet your ass I'm going to keep twerking. So, questions are, do you play PS3? No, unfortunately, I don't play PS3. I was more of an Xbox man. Well, saying that, I started off PS1, PS2, then I moved over to Xbox 360 because a lot of my friends did, and I've not got a PS3 or 4. If I was to get any of the new generation consoles, which I don't have at the moment, it would probably be a PS4, so I'll be moving on to that. But thank you very much for the question there. And 2, have you been to Asia? No, I have not been to Asia, nowhere there. I would love to someday, but at the moment I have never been. And she's put at the end, most importantly, good day and thanks for bringing all the fun and happiness. Keep it twerking off. Thank you very much, Annie, that really appreciate it. So, CVert910, actually, you named one of my Pokemon in, was it Raja you named? I can't remember, or was that, the good old daddy, Seavert, I'm sure you definitely named one of the Pokemon in my, Light Platinum playthrough. So what you saying, Tet? Good to see you around still. Also, congrats on the 3,000 subs and 100th video. You earned it. I presume you've got another comment somewhere else, so check that out for later. The Slimy Dog says, seemed like you only had 100k subs yesterday. Great to see you've come this far. Thank you very much, Slimy Dog. I appreciate that. Nathan Montondo. Okay. I started watching your videos due to Wonder Trade. I too am addicted to it. That's awesome. I am glad. What's your favorite Wonder Trade pick up off screen? Off screen, okay. Mine was a level 100 Mewtwo. Favorite shiny Pokemon. Have you actually received this shiny? Okay, so first question was, what's the best Wonder Trade pickup off screen? I couldn't say. The best Wonder Trade I've had so far has been in my Pokemon Y Wonderlock, Pokemon X Wonderlock, sorry, that I'm doing on my channel here, which was a perfect IV Ditto, which is absolutely insane because you don't see many of them going about the Wonder Trade system. But off screen, I wouldn't know. Honestly, I've had a lot of good trades, a lot of them probably 5 perfect IVs that I've gone on to use for breeding purposes, or I've just not needed any breeding at all. So I haven't got any shinies off of it yet, or any legends. I haven't been that lucky so far, but I've had a lot of hidden ability Pokemon that I've used to breed, and a lot with Perfect IV. So I'm just going to say Ditto for just now. I know it wasn't off screen, but that is that. And you've also asked, favourite shiny Pokemon, and have I actually received it? My favourite shiny Pokemon is going to be Politoed, and yes, I've received that cute little fucker. I've got a couple of them, thanks to some subscribers that have sent me. I think I've had at least 2 from subscribers, and I've got a butt ton of, I've got loads of shiny the Politoed family, so that's great. So thank you very much there, Nathan. Henny He, congrats on the 3K. Thank you very much, Henny He. You can have a little thumbs up for that. Thank you very much. Mr. Minecraft Munch is asked, I've been watching your videos for a month now, and I was just wondering, 1, how is your commentary so good? Well, I wouldn't say, I don't know, like, obviously when you're going to be sitting out and doing videos and stuff, you must have confidence. Confidence is the main thing, and I have got confidence in abundance. I'm a trained actor. I've got a degree in acting that I came out as one of the best in my class, and that helps a lot. That really does. I've got the confidence. It's all about confidence. It's all about banter, and it's all about finding your niche. Luckily, I was able to find mine quite quickly. As I said, I started off with Minecraft, but if I carried on with that, I don't think I would be where I am today, to be honest, because I just don't enjoy it as much as Pokemon. So I think the keys to success are definitely be confident and really, really enjoy what you do. I enjoy what I do, and you guys can tell that because I'm so fucking psyched every time that I record that, and it just really, it may annoy some people that I'm so happy and excited to do the videos, because I've had comments, I've had 1, maybe 2 comments, somebody saying, why are you so excited? And I'm like, because I fucking love Pokemon, I fucking love recording, and I love making energetic videos, and so have good energy, and be confident, and really enjoy what you do, because if you enjoy what you do, most likely the audience will as well. Question number 2 from Mr. Minecraft Munch is, why are you so awesome? I don't know. My mum and dad went and had a dirty, nasty sex session and produced me. I don't know what makes me so awesome, but I'm glad that you think so. And question 3, what do you have planned for the future? For the future, I'm aiming for 5k subscribers this year, which we are way on track to. We are over 3,200 subscribers at this point of recording, and that is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just planning on world domination, to be honest. On YouTube. Nope, seriously. I'm planning for 5k subscribers at the end of this year. That would be awesome if I can achieve that, and I just plan on creating amazing content and going for it as long as I can. As long as I'm enjoying it, and as long as I've got time, I'm always going to be making videos, because I love this community. This community is absolutely fantastic. So the future is to keep on going and to keep on growing. I will grow as much as possible. If I can make a full-time job out of this, or a full-time that I can do videos once every day, then that is the aim. That is the aim, to make 7 videos a week, 1 every day. Okay, so thank you very much for that, Mr. Minecraft Munch. Moving on, we've got Pokemon Daily. Can you come and spend the night at my house? Pokemon Daily, you sexy fucker. I have no idea where you live. Please, that's not an invitation to send me where you live. I can't come and spend the night at your house, because probably geographically it would make no sense. But I really, really appreciate the invitation, so thank you very much. I hope you don't say that to all your YouTubers. Thank you very much, Pokemon Daily. Will Sweden, why is Poliwhirl your favourite Pokemon? Poliwhirl is my favourite Pokemon because at the time of playing Generation 1, blue was my favourite colour. So blue is my favourite colour. It's actually green now for those of you who are interested. But blue was my favourite colour, and, well, Poliwhirl was blue. I had all the artwork. I had the official Pokemon book where you had your, was it 150 Pokemon in there? I don't think it quite had Mew, but you had the official guidebook, and I just loved the design. I loved the little swirls, and I loved that little Poliwag that was like a little tadpole evolved into Poliwrath, this massive fucking monster that was part fighting, and water fighting was just a great type in, so I loved that, and I decided to use Poliwhirl as my mascot. Because one day, I think I've talked about this before, one day, you know those grabby machines that you get in arcades, the claw, like they had on Toy Story, the claw, that thing. I was in there, I put in a couple of quid, and it was on my last go. It was a Pokemon machine, so it was when Pokemon was pretty popular, so I've had this little Poliwhirl for ages. I managed to actually pick it up, and I've had it ever since, so I've got a stuffed Poliwhirl toy doll thing just sitting beside me for all the recordings, and that is why Poliwhirl is my favourite Pokemon. So thank you very much, Will Sweden. Kings of Gaming X, you've been around for a while, so thank you very much. I really appreciate you. You comment a lot on my videos, so I really appreciate that. So you were saying, thanks again, Raz, and now on to the questions. Again, congrats, Raz. Not thanks again. I don't know why he's saying thanks, because that's not what he said. He said, again, congrats, Raz, smiley face. Now on to the questions. When can we expect another live stream? Rough estimate is fine. Well, I am in the process of actually looking to move house, and when I do that, I'm hoping to get better internet connection, because my download speed is good, my upload speed isn't the best, so I'm looking at upgrading that so I can do more live streams in the future. At the moment, there is not even a rough estimate, maybe sometime in the next month or so, but I will give you plenty of time and we'll organise something good. But I definitely want to do another live stream because you guys came out in force for the last one and I really enjoyed it, so we will have another live stream, everybody. And Kings of Gaming X has also asked, what do you think of the chaotic stream that is Twitch Plays Pokemon overall? I think it is fucking amazing. I've not watched all of it because, wow, that would take days. It's been on for like 2 weeks. But Twitch Plays Pokemon is a fucking incredible idea. Whoever came up with the idea should be given some kind of medal because it was a great social experiment. I think that was the whole point of it, but everybody got to play together, and it was really interesting, and it's so random, it was so fucking stressful. Every time I watched it, I'm just like, come on, somebody just press A, and then you can talk to the person, but no, everybody's pressing down for some reason, and you're all over the place. But it was really good to watch, and it was really good fun. I don't think it's finished yet. I think they're on the way to the Pokemon League just now, but it's crazy how far they've come, especially when they release Pokemon. Oh! At one point I was watching, the first time I watched it, they had a really high level Pokemon, one of the highest in the party, and they released it. I was like, no, how can this happen? But it was really good fun. I really enjoyed it. So thank you very much, King of Gaming X. I really appreciate that. Ollie Pope's been around for a long time as well, so big shout out to that guy. Thank you very much for watching, buddy, and you always seem to comment as well, which is great. Ollie Pope says, 100 videos and 3k subs. It doesn't feel like I have been watching for long, and I was here before you hit 1k. Yes, you were. Just incredible, matey. A few questions from me, if that's okay. You'd bet your sweet ass it is, Ollie. Poke question. If you could be any Pokemon, which would it be and why? If I could be any Pokemon, I would probably be Mewtwo. Why? Because I could just clone shitloads of friends and they would have to look up to me because I bore them into this world. Yes, Mewtwo. Plus, it's fucking badass. It can read people's minds. It can actually communicate properly, not just say fucking Pika-Pee. You know what I'm saying? So it can actually talk to people. So I'd say Mewtwo. Ollie Pope asks, Raz question. What job do you do? Well, I answered that before, which was an actor, and I work in retail, and I also do a bit of teaching. Other question, when is Girls vs. Pokemon going online? Lol. Well, whenever somebody makes it. I am not going to make girlsversuspokemon.com, but I'm sure somebody at some point will make the channel girlversuspokemon.com, and I'm sure we'll have Sabrina on there with her whipping some Hypnos or some shit like that, whipping a Kadabra into shape as it twirls its sexy mustache. But thank you very much, Ollie Pope. I really appreciate all the support you've had, and yes, you've been around for a long time, so thank you very much. Moving on, Spencer Clark says, what kind of music do you listen to? The music I prefer listening to is actually 80s cheesy pop music, so like Duran Duran. I like a bit of Genesis, which is actually slightly early era. I also love Spandau Ballet Gold is one of my favourite songs, so that's the kind of music I listen to. I used to listen to a lot of heavy metal, so I kind of listen to that every so often, but mainly cheesy 80s pop music is what I listen to. So thank you very much, Spencer Clark. Eon Murray says congrats, so thank you very much, Eon Murray. I really appreciate that. Tinkerbell 0910, what is your favourite voice to do? What is my favourite voice to do? I'm going to say straight up, it's hey, Mr. Bonding. I love doing the Mr. Bonding time. It's bonding time. I love Mr. Bonding's voice, and I love doing that every time I start off an episode. It means I'm really fucking pumped to do the episode when I get to start off doing Mr. Bonding, which is really, really good. So thank you very much for that question. You've asked another one. How old are you? I know you're in your 20s. Lol. As I said before, I'm 26. So thank you very much, Tinkerbell. I really appreciate your questions, and your little avatar of a Fennekin is very cute. So the Orc Corp, who has been around for a while as well, I'm very sure of it. Well done on getting this far. Keep up the fantastic work. Thank you very much. You get a little thumbs up for that. Thank you very much. Loose Goose Gaming. Out of all 18 types, which is your favourite type and which is your least favourite type? So my favourite type, I'm going to have to say, is water, because I love water, as most of you know. Those drizzle teams just really get me off. But least favourite type, I've not actually thought about it. I would have said bug offhand, but recently I've been using a lot of bug types, and I'm really fond of them, like Butterfree, man. Butterfree's got to be my favourite bug type. So least favourite types, I'm probably going to have to go... What do I not like facing or using? See... Probably lightning. I'm gonna say lightning types. Because most of them either have fucking static or they're gonna paralyze you some fucking way, whether it's through a thunder bolt or a thunder or just paralyzed wave. Thunder wave. Fucking suck a dick. That's what fucking thunder. Sorry, OldSchoolSin, but lightning can suck a dick. So that's my least favorite type, and most favorite type is water. So thank you very much, Loose Goose Gaming. And here we go. We have got 4th Gen Gamer, my bro, who is from the Fab 5 as well. So thank you very much, 4th Gen Gamer. You're an absolute legend, and I'm sure someday we will work together as well. So, question number 1 from the 4th Gen Gamer is this your first channel? Yes, it is. As I said before, this is the very first channel. I created it a while ago, and I have just used it before. 2, what made you want to do YouTube? As I said before, the Yogscast, and then when I started watching HoodlumScrafty and TheKingNappy again, that got me back into Pokemon and video creation. And question number 3 from 4GG is, where do babies come from? Well, 4GG, listen close, everybody, get close to your speakers. If you've got headphones on, turn it up. I'm going to whisper real softly into your ear. When Mummy and Daddy love each other very much, they do what is called a very special hug, where the dad gets out his cock and rams her real good and gives her a good spanking and all that shit. Then he explodes at the end of the session, which goes inside her vajayjay all the way up, and if she's ovulating at the time, then maybe the sperm will penetrate that egg, which will attach itself to the inside of the... Well, it'll attach itself inside her on the womb, and it will start growing from there, and usually in about 9 months' time, barring any complications, a baby will be born. So there you go, 4GG. Or you could just say the stork brought it, if you want, but there you go, that's where babies came from. So thank you very much, 4GG. I think we've all learned something extra there. So Rohail Rolvade, I've spoken to you quite a few times on Twitter and stuff, Rohail, and I apologise if I butchered your name. So Rohail is asking, when did you start playing Pokemon? Well, I started playing Pokemon when the first generation came out, because I'm old enough to, so I don't even know how old I was, but 9, 10-ish. So when Blue and Red came out, I got it for my friend had it, borrowed it off a friend, and started playing the game. I absolutely loved it, so I asked it for my birthday, and I got both. I luckily got both. I got Blue and Red, so I played through Red, kept that as my main save, and then I kept restarting Blue, so I've been playing it since the very beginning, my man. Gen 1er right here. So thank you very much for the question, Rohail, and I really appreciate all the support you've given me. Next question is AF Lucario. What are you saying, my friend? Damn, since I subbed you, you've grown so much. They grow up so fast. They do, my man, they do. Great work and congrats. Thank you very much, AF Lucario. A little like for you there. Moonlight Swami appears, my bro. Moonlight Swami. He has written some questions this time. So, what is your first memory of the Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Politoed chain? As I said before, it is when I was playing through Pokemon Red and Blue right at the start. I would get a little Poliwhirl as soon as I could fish that little bastard up, and I would use it from there. Question number 2, what's a Poliwhirl plus Razzbowski plus JPP plus Bulbasaur plus a Dark Room equal? So, we've got a little math problem here, guys. So, Moonlight Swami is posing the question. Poliwhirl plus Razzbowski plus JPP, which is Just Play Pokemon, plus Bulbasaur plus a Dark Room equals... one hell of a good time. That is one sexy ass orgy there. Bulbasaur, if it uses Vine Whip, is going to be super effective against Poliwhirl, which is going to jizz its load all over Razzbowski and JPP in their open mouths. That is fucking disgusting. Honestly, sometimes my mind, and let's just move on. Listen, the less said about that, the better. And Moonlight Swami asks the final question, number 3, is, will you battle me one day? And you bet your ass, Moonlight Swami, it is on like Donkey Kong. And Seawart910 comes back with another question, which actually refers to what I said earlier on. Raz, are you done with Light Platinum Nuzlocke? No, I'm not done with the Light Platinum Nuzlocke. I put it off on hold because I got my capture card and started doing the X and Y series because I was just so damn excited. But don't you worry, my man. Pokemon Light Platinum Nuzlocke will be back at some point, as will the Fire Red Omega Nuzlocke. They will be back at some point. They're on just a sort of hiatus while I do other projects in the meantime that have really got me going, so thank you very much, Seavert. Moving on, we got Retro Bulbasaur here, the legend that is Retro Bulbasaur. Check him out on Twitter. He's really good. He's a really good man. So Retro Bulbasaur is sitting. Great video. Congrats on the 3,000 subs. You deserve every one of them. Now time for some questions. Thank you very much, Retro Bulbasaur. Were you always the Razzbowski we know and love today? If not, what is your origin story? How did you become the god of sexy-ass montages? The people have a right to know. Okay, so, as I said before, I've always been the same Razzbowski. I just set up a channel a couple of years before you actually saw me. Well, actually, about a year before you started seeing me rise from the YouTube mist when I was strolling through the quagmire that is all of the YouTube videos out there. So yes, as I said before, my origin story was... I started off, I was thinking about making Minecraft videos, put that off for about a year, got a new computer, started making more videos when I watched HoodlumScrafty and TheKingNappy, and then moved on to Pokemon after a couple of videos. So most of the 100 videos are actually of Pokemon. So there we go, Retro Bulbasaur. He finishes off by saying, I reserve the right to come back and ask more questions later whenever I'm feeling more creative. Well, thank you very much, Retro Bulbasaur. I really appreciate it. Yes, we've all heard my origin story now, so you know a little bit more about me. So, next question up is ComicsBro615 question. Do you play any other game series apart from Pokemon? Yes, actually, I play a lot of Skylanders, or I used to anyway, and I used to play Call of Duty and FIFA as well, but FIFA and Call of Duty were so fucking stressful, honestly. There was so much bullshit involved. I used to really enjoy playing both of them, whether it was ranked matches or just for banter, but there was just too much bullshit going on, so I kind of just put them to the side. They were a bit stressful, so that's why I moved on and did a lot of Skylanders, a lot of I really enjoyed the collecting aspect of that. I don't know if you guys have been collecting the characters, but I collected a butt ton of them. Spent more money than I will care to admit on that, but it's something that I really enjoyed, the collecting aspect, and then getting to play the little toys in the game, which is pretty cool. So there are the other games I play apart from Pokemon, but nowadays I don't really have time to do anything other than the Mons, but I love it, so... There we go. Thank you very much for the question, Comics Bro. Aiden Moon, what's your opinion on competitive battling? Competitive battling is really good. I hate losing, but hey, that's part of it. I always endeavour to win, but sometimes I don't. I've been doing a lot of Wi-Fi battles against subscribers recently. And some of you are fucking good, too fucking good for me. I've not been into it. I've only really started it in Gen 5. To be honest, in Black and White 2, because I had a little hiatus from Pokemon for a couple of years before coming back for Black and White 2. So yeah, I started competitive battling, and then I started breeding up, getting perfect IVs and that kind of shit. And then I went on to battle. I got my ass handed to me a load, kind of quit it for a while, and started back up just before X and Y came out. So I'm getting better. I think it's really good. I think it's good fun. It's great for post-game stuff. A lot of people like breeding up shinies, but other people like the competition involved, so they will breed up Pokemon specifically for competitive use. So I really think it's good, and I love that the community is so good. It's actually really friendly about battling. It's good. It doesn't rub it in each other's face. The majority of the time, most of the time, people say GG, which is good. So I enjoy competitive battling. So thank you very much, Aiden Moon. Sam Stockman, you don't have to answer this question, but where art thou from in Scotland? Well, Sam Stockman, I'm not going to give you an exact location, but I live just outside Edinburgh. So I'm quite centrally east sort of area. So thank you very much for that question, Sam Stockman. Okay, so let's see how we say this. Lufora Laxstick. Lufora Laxstick? It may be right, it may be wrong. I'm going to give you a like just in case I butchered your name. So, Lufora Laxstick asked, do you plan on doing an egg lock or a randomizer soon? And would you tickle my balls, JK? But would you do a special shiny Wonder Trade Addictions with shiny Pokemon? Okay, so we'll answer the first question before going on to the balls stuff. Do you plan on doing an egg lock or a randomizer soon? Yes, X and Y is coming along really well, and before we know it, it's actually going to be finished, which is, so a couple of months' time, it might actually be done. So I am actually thinking about what we're going to be doing next, and one of the options, well, two of the options are in fact an egglog and randomizer. I did an egglog of Pokemon Sacred Gold, which was really good fun, and everybody seemed to enjoy that, so I'm definitely considering another egglog in the future, and I've never done a randomizer. I think randomizing a ROM hack and then playing through it is really good, because it's kind of like the Wonder Trade or an egg lock, because you don't know what you're getting, and it's the surprise and the suspense that really gets me going. It gets my jimmies off, but you know what I'm saying, it really encourages me to do recording and be really excited about it. So what I'll probably end up doing is putting out a video and giving you a couple of suggestions of probably an egg lock, a randomizer, and something else, maybe a solo run. There's another thing I'm considering, a solo run with Poliwag as my starter. Egglock will, I don't know what game it'll be in, maybe X or Y, but then again I'll be doing a couple of those videos, so I might not do that. I might go back to one of the ROM hacks. Maybe, I was thinking about maybe one of the black or whites, maybe for the egg lock, and a randomizer obviously has to be a ROM hack. Anyway, so yes, I'm definitely planning on doing an egg lock or a randomizer at some point soon. And next, would you tickle my balls? Unfortunately, no. I'm not into ball tickling, unless it's my own, but thank you for asking. And would I do a special Shiny Wonder Trade Addictions episode with shiny Pokemon? I may put out a couple of shiny Pokemon. I don't think I will. I may Pokegen some and send them out. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. If I make them legitimate, I suppose I could do that, but I know a lot of people don't like using them, and some people might get them and not like it, so I'll have to think about that. Maybe to finish off the Wonder Trade Addictions series, but I don't see that finishing anytime soon, because I love doing it and you guys love watching it, so thank you very much, Euphra. I think it's Euphra Laxstick. Thank you very much for the question. So we've got Rick Nova here. I feel sexy. Do you feel sexy? Yes, I do, Rick Nova. I'm glad that you feel sexy. It's always good when people feel sexy. Get that twerk on, my friend. Get that twerk on. So next question up, we've got Gomerti. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gomerti Morikawa. So hopefully I will like your post. Hopefully I haven't butchered your name. So Gomerti asks, what is your favourite Pokemon game? My favourite Pokemon game of all time actually has to be the Gen 1 games. I really enjoyed it started it all off for me. It started it all off for me with Red and Blue, started it all off, and it started my addiction to Pokemon, and here I am, 18 years later, I'm here still playing Pokemon, so that has to be my favourite game. But X and Y is actually currently very, very close, maybe even a joint first, because it just implements everything that I've always wanted since I was young, and it's just come so far, and it's fantastic, especially watching Twitch Plays Pokemon. You can see the difference in them, and you're like, fuck, this is amazing what they've done, this is amazing. So thank you very much, Gomerti, for the question. Noah Chapman, what is your favourite starter from all generations? I'm going to have to quickly bat out there and say Squirtle. Squirtle is my favourite, although Froakie comes in a close second, so thank you very much for that, Noah Chapman. Israel Mendez says, can you help me get a shiny, please? I've tried like 200 times and no luck. Please help me. This is my question. Israel, unfortunately, I can't help you. I don't have any shinies to trade away, but just try going on to Game FAQs. Somebody may give you one. Somebody may trade you one over. Try there. I know you probably it's worth a try. Go on there and just ask really kindly. People may tell you to fuck off for being a scrounger, but it's worth a shot, is it not? It's worth a shot. You may get a shiny. If not, just keep persisting, my man. Keep persisting. You will get there. It wasn't until Black 2 that I caught my first wild encounter of a Pokemon, or I didn't hatch any until X and Y. So look how many years I've been playing Pokemon. It takes time, my man. It takes time. Keep in there, man, Israel. Keep in there. So we've got next question up is Byfee. How you doing, Byfee? Love the Jolteon pick. Have you ever considered uploading competitive battles? Yes, I have considered that. When I feel... when I do more battles and I start getting better and the battles start getting closer, because either, at the moment, I'm either winning them by a landslide or I'm not doing particularly great, I still make mistakes. When I get better, I will start uploading the competitive battles. Favorite evolution? Favorite evolution has to be Vaporeon, man. I love them water types, and that bulky-ass motherfucker is an absolute hero, so I'm gonna say Vaporeon. And finally, do you drive? And if you do, what do you drive? Actually, yes, I do drive. I passed my test. Oh, just after... How long ago was it? I passed my test about a year and a half ago. So about a year before I started making Pokemon videos. If that's any time to you guys. So, yes, I do drive. And what do I drive? I drive a Peugeot. A little blue Peugeot called Troy. So, thank you very much, Bye, for the questions. Poe Jones is saying, oh, he's quoted here. He's got the quote here. Thank you so damn much from the bottom of my Scottish little heart and balls. My balls are big, not that they are small. Raz. Oh, Poe Jones, thank you very much for quoting me there. And he said, congrats on the 100th video and 3k subs. P.S. That shiny Poliwrath is amazing. Thank you very much, Poe Jones. Really appreciate your support. I'll give you a wee like there. Zach Clark, who is your other favourite? Okay, Zach, I have no idea what you're doing, so I'm going to say my other favourite is Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur. My other favourite is Santa Claus. Santa Claus is my other favourite fictional character, and I'm going to also say who is my other favourite? My mum. My mum's my other favourite, so thank you very much, Zach Clark. Destiny Darkcry says, favourite legend is Mewtwo, favourite E4 member, Lance. That Lance is an absolute beast with his Dragonites, I'm going to have to say him. And favourite gym leader, I'm going to go with Brock. Mainly for the anime. Because he is one thirsty motherfucker. He is after all the girls out there, and oh man, he's a man after my own heart. The way he just slobbers over all the girls. So, Destiny Darkrai, my favorite gym leader is Brock, the thirsty ass motherfucker. So, there we go. Don't leave your girlfriend unattended around Brock.